Now, we talked about biodynamic being under the umbrella of organic, and sustainable wines can be thought of in a very similar way. Now, sustainable wines are not only incorporating both organic and biodynamic philosophies into their principles, but they're going one step further and including people and community as part of their ecosystem. So, this is not only a lengthy and expensive process for wineries to prove and get certified as sustainable, but there's no universal definition, and every certification body has different rules and regulations that they need to follow. For example, there's the CIP certified in the US, has completely different regulations and requires 3 years in order to prove itself before they can obtain the certification on their label. There's also a certifying body such as LEEDS, which, as we know, is more about the construction of facilities, not necessarily about the vineyard. But there are efforts that can be done at wineries to make more energy efficient usage, or recycling water, or even using solar power to reduce the overall energy used and contributions to climate change. One of my favorite initiatives in sustainable wineries is that they use something called an integrative pest management. So they actually plant bird boxes in the vineyard so that owls and other predatory birds can help with the pest management of the vineyard instead of, spraying with chemicals or whatever they find. There's very innovative ways that wineries are trying to incorporate more sustainable philosophies into the way that they make wine. But because the certifications are broad, some of them can even go one step further and get a certification such as Salmon Safe, which is what a lot of wineries in the Pacific Northwest of the US focus on because there's a lot of salmon population there. So trying to make sure that there's a healthy environment for the salmon, that their water runoff isn't being affected for that particular species. So sustainable is not only trying to mitigate things such as energy use and greenhouse gas emissions, but they're also trying to make a more sustainable living environment for its people and its communities. So ensuring that there are employee benefits that will of course drive innovation, drive retention, drive brand reputation in the market. Trying to create this ecosystem that incorporates more than just their micro environment of the winery is an important aspect to make sure that we are all part of the wine community. Now let's see if you can decipher what sustainable wines are.